Scorpio, Sun, Gemini, Moons. Welcome to your reading for 2020. This is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My email, rates and info are in the description. I was going to tell you how this worked. I have my notes telling you so that I'm not like, There is no timeline in regards to this. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. And I'm doing them in order of requests in the comments. So be sure to post up your requests. While you're waiting for yours to be done, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. First portion of this reading will be me going over the traits of your Sun Moon sign. Second portion of this will be the Vimeo link below. Oh, sorry, I'm going to lay out the main cards. I have the wrong notes in front of me. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'll lay out the main cards and we'll take a quick look at your 2020. I don't even know what notes I'm looking at now. I'm sure you guys really like this. Okay. I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2020. Second portion of this reading will be the link below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation, much deeper interpretation of the cards with clarifiers. I'll be breaking the year up into 4 separate quadrants. So let's see what's up with your Sun Moon combination. Several people think that you have a lot of depth. A lot of depth to you, because you can be, I'm trying to think of the word, like, I'm not going to say detail oriented. You tend to look deeper, so therefore people think that you have depth to you. Does that kind of make sense? You're very cunning, you're very shrewd. One of the greatest things about you is that when it comes to sense of humor, it's great. Like you, but the thing is, only some people kind of get it, because it tends to be a little satiric, a little sarcastic. Sometimes it can be subtly, like dry and subtle sometimes. I mean, there's certain types of people that get it. Usually the people get it are really the intelligent people, you know. That kind of humor might get lost on other people. Some people might say that you don't have any tact, that you're a little bit brutish, but they still come back, okay? So you have a sense of humor or a manner about you that might be kind of off-putting, but then people always tend to circle back, because they're drawn to you, or they realize or they appreciate what you were trying to do or how you are. You tend to have a restless kind of spirit that comes from your moon. The good thing is you relate and you talk, and you're more communicative than other Scorpios, so not like, withdrawns like some Scorpios are. And in fact, you'll probably talk to anybody. You could sell, you're one of the combinations that can actually sell ice to an igloo, to an Eskimo. So you're really good at sales. You have that charm there. You have that enthusiasm to you. People are drawn to you, like I was saying before. But you can be, classy and subtle and sophisticated too. You're not like overbearing. You do have a defiant sort of manner to you. But you like to look for new things. You like to look for adventures. You tend to use your charms that you have to go after pleasure. And you guys are a little obsessive about sex, or you're into sex a lot, and very sensual beings. And you get that from your Scorpio. Super clever. But again, the thing about you guys, since you don't like have that depth, you tend to not be shallow. I know people are like, what, are they calling me shallow? No. Okay. You rely on how you respond to stuff very quickly. Instead of kind of digging deeper for stuff. All right, so a little bit surface, you should be digging a little bit deeper. Try to push yourself to the best of your capabilities. Try to accomplish. Sometimes you can get a little bit lazy in that regard. You would be really great at finding the facts out in regards to something. So a reporter, a researcher, investigator of some sort. You'd be very good at a business aspect or teaching or other areas where you could do really well. You're inconsistent, and you I'm not going to say inconsistent, but you move around and you love a lot of different things. Variety is absolutely essential to you in order to be fulfilled, but you do have a side to you that's very serious. That comes from your Scorpio. And sometimes you can seem detached. So even though at times you might seem like you're really emotional, you're actually a detached being. That comes from the Gemini. You love to act, so you like to play roles and things like that. Make sure you don't let any of those roles kind of absorb you and you lose yourself in regard to those roles. And I think you do some of that to avoid maybe some emotional issues. It's a way to detach from emotional issues. You love learning things, but again, you never dig too deep. It's almost like you like to learn everything, but it's a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit on the surface, but you don't really like to dig too deep, which is strange because you guys like to dig like in regards to other things. So you'd be good at researching and, but like I said, the lack of depth seems to not be there for you guys. Focus on one thing and doing one thing well instead of trying to do a wide spectrum of things. You can get very scattered doing that. And you need to kind of slow down on your pursuit of pleasure because that can be very distracting for a lot of Scorpio Geminis, okay? So let's see what's going on for your 2020. Holy Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Scorpio Sun, Gemini Moons for the year 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know to become closer to the universe, closer to the divine? For the greater good, any messages you have for Scorpio Sun, Sagittarius Moons? Sagittarius Moons. Scorpio's Sun. Why the hell did I say that? Gemini Moons. Because when I was thinking it, I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking rising, which was weird. So some of you might have a rising in Sagittarius. Okay. Would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Scorpio Sun, Gemini Moons. What do you see? What do they need to know for 2020? What do you see January, February, March? Scorpio Sun, Gemini Moons. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Okay, and I am on Facebook and Insta. I try to upload weekends and weeklies when I can on there in addition to YouTube. Okay, April, May, June, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. You're going to have a rough start to the first half of your year. I'm not going to lie. What do you see for July, August, September? And possibly 3/4 of your year. Sorry, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. Keep in mind you can't get a personal reading and we can kind of work through this. Also an instant go if you need a quick answer to a question. It's currently $4.98. You get a 24-hour turnaround. And then again, check out my playlist. 2019 readings are in there. Compatibility readings. I don't know if I'll ever get back to them, so take advantage of what's up there now. And then if you could like, share, subscribe in support of these videos, it'll give me the energy and the gumption to do some more. So, yeah, it's, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, for some of you, this isn't for all of you, so let's hope it doesn't resonate, alrighty? And I often think with these readings, when it's a negative reading, it's kind of telling you hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So at least you can see what might be coming up the pike based on the energies as they are right now, but you have free will to alter things as you wish, okay? Purpose of these readings is to get you to think differently and problem solve and be prepared when you come upon something. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be dealing with an individual who's all about money. Queen of Pentacles is very much that. She's not only just about money, she's trying to figure out how to get money from other people, or she's trying to figure out how to keep her money, or she's greedy, or she's stingy. Some of you could be, so that could be a person that you're dealing with. Others of you could actually be really working very hard, or you could be exposed to somebody who's working very hard, putting themselves before the family. And for other of you, it's just being you neglecting other people or staying at home and neglecting other people. But I'm feeling finances are not so great in the beginning of the year. And Ten of Cups in reverse, I see it affecting family. Okay, so this situation here is affecting family, affecting home. It's arguing about the money, how money is being spent, arguments in general. Could be a broken relationship, a broken marriage, a broken home. And again, where somebody is neglecting the family or somebody is being neglected, okay, because I'm feeling that either somebody's working too much or they have priorities elsewhere, and somebody is really starting to sort of feel that. I think it's more so in regards to that, because in July, August, September, I see a split between a couple. I see problems between a couple. Again, arguing, dishonesty, things aren't working out. Two people who used to see eye to eye are no longer seeing eye to eye. And both of these cards are kind of telling me that in relation to a connection with somebody, you're no longer on the same page. Somebody who used to mirror your soul is no longer. You're having a hard time connecting, and I think it's a relationship that's going to be affected in 2020. And whatever this situation is, you end up taking a break from it. Strongly, I feel it's from a person. We'll see when I pull clarifiers in the Vimeo. But Four of Swords is just kind of taking a break. It could be, separating yourself, a break from a relationship you're having. It could be just that you need a break in general. Some of you might be seeking counseling, therapy. You might be having relationship counseling if this is your situation in 2020. I'm not going to lie. But if this doesn't resonate with you, then throw it out. If it does resonate, then click on the Vimeo link below. It'll take you to the clarifiers that I'm going to be pulling. We'll go into this more in depth, and or consider a personal reading. Otherwise, I wish you all the best in 2020. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.